Alright, y'all, what's good? What's good? I'm feeling like I walk on water right now. I need to chill out with the Jesus references. There wasn't a Jesus reference, I just feel like I could fly right now. I could make a bird reference. Anyway, I wanted to update you guys. The Avengers have assembled. Like, I have been my whole life, not my whole life, but since my 20s, and I've been doing the work and trying to get people to believe in what I'm doing enough to help me build it. And today I established a team, and I have a strong team. I have a strong group of individuals who know their shit. And I know my shit, right? When you're forming a team, it can't be a team of your homies. Like, I've tried to do things with my cousins. I've tried to do things with friends. It has to be people who have the talent for what you're working towards. And so, over the journey of, and I've accumulated these people, November. No, I've known one since high school. Like, her talent is boom right there. I've known one I met through VIP Kid. Her talent is boom right there. I met one in November. His talent is there. And I met one through TikTok. And so all the individuals, and then Adoy, formerly known as Bailey, all of these individuals are perfect in their down, right? They're perfect in their down. And what's even more cool about this is all these people have their own lives going on. It's not a bunch of people who ain't got nothing else going on and, are hopping on. All these people have jam-packed schedules, but they believe in what's happening enough to add this to their plate. And so I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. I want to keep you guys up to date on the process, because as I build this brand, this conglomerate, this global thing that we're building, I want you guys to see it happening, because all of you out there, when my team member referred to this as a small business, I was like, no such thing as a small business. This is a business. I don't care what on paper it says. We ain't thinking small. And that's not what they meant, because when I first had the conversation, before I even brought it to them, and I was just like, yo, I want to have a meeting, they were like, yo, I'm going to speak to you as a CEO as if this thing is already where it needs to be. I was like, boom, you're already in the headspace, and I ain't even got to tell you where I see you. He already knows where I see him, or they already know where I see him, because they see the vision too. So, I want you guys to see how I'm taking this from my bed to the world. The classes are being established. I know why God made me become a teacher, because now I know how to write a curriculum. Now I know how to write the objectives and all those different things. I don't know the jargon anymore, but I know how to do it. So I can create these classes that are structured, because these are classes. Yes, we're kicking it. Yeah, we're chilling, but we're learning. Just like I don't have a conversation with my kids unless I'm teaching something. We gonna come and kick it, but we're learning, and you're growing, and you're leaving better, and you're gonna have things to take home with you to try out into the next event. So it's a done deal. Everything I've ever done and I said that I'm gonna do, I've done it. Everything that I've done and said I was gonna do, I've taken it over. We taking over, one city at a time. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. And I just want to let you guys know what's happening, because you can do it too. I'm nobody special. Yes, I've tapped into my divinity, but I'm nobody special. And I came to this earth to teach you how to do it. So if you're observing me, you see it, and you're like, man, I wish I could. Get out of the headspace of I wish and do it. Because if you see me and you see something in me that you desire for yourself, then clearly that's what I'm displaying to you. Get on your Me Too energy. Know who the fuck you are. And do whatever it is you came to this earth to do. Now, the last piece I want to add is, you may have to refine it. But the crazy thing is, everything that I've done throughout my life It's what I'm doing now. Everything. Now it just has a vehicle. So you may have played around with it. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. You may have played around with it. You may even just be doing something because everybody else, well, so-and-so has success with it, so I'm going to have success with it too. Yeah. So you may not be on, look at Bailey, that's no time, but from my angle it says now time.
Now's time.
The time is now.
I think it's time for a reading.
I know y'all can't really see it, but it says now time. The time is now, y'all. The time is now. So if you're chasing somebody else's dream, stop chasing it. It's okay. Let your pride go to the side and understand that you've been chasing someone else's dream, but the fact that you're chasing a dream means you're a dream chaser. So you just have to refine and figure out what's for you, and that's all in intuition, right? What's for you is for you to discern, but you got to get into the spirit of discernment, which isn't handed out easily. You got to earn that shit.
Provide the dog food, dogs will come.
What'd you say, provide the dog food?
Dogs will come.
And the dogs will come. Whatever Adoy just said. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm blessed. I cried, of course. And, you know, my manager said, there's no crying in baseball. Of course, she makes the white movie reference.
Yeah, that was funny.
Because she doesn't know any black movies.
Really?
No. And then Jessica was like, what?
And she said Harlem Nights.
But she's like, Harlem Nights?
Joseph was like, what?
What?
It was funny.
I was like, this is an eclectic bunch. We're going to have a movie night and watch multiple movie nights so we can watch each other so we can understand our movie references. Because that's important. We got to be able to understand each other's movie references, our pop culture references, because we're going to make a lot of them. So, yeah, I told him I saw Bob Marley's One Love and how they moved as a unit. And I'm not trying to occupy everyone else's time, but it's important that we start building a family. So our first order of business is we're going to take a trip up to Sedona, and, you know, our CEO, CFO, COO, I don't know what all that stuff means, but our business guy, you know, he knows where the Vortex Center is. So we going to the center of Sedona.
That's going to be fun.
Right? I'm going to go stand on that thing and go, woo. All right, y'all. I just wanted to update you and let you know what's going on. The content is going to start changing. Everything's going to start branding down now that I have a team around me. They're like, Lonnie, you've been hustling backwards. And so everybody doesn't have a problem being honest with me. So, you know, they're like, I don't mean anything by it, but. And I was like, all right, let me get my life together. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I'm doing something. And the one thing that I do know, I do it well. Everything else, I need a team. So that's what's happening. That's what's been established. And it's funny because I've had so many meetings. Reached out to so many people. And that was just God removing them. It wasn't them. So we can't even get mad at those people because they moved as God. But the fact that I told Bailey this in the car. I was like, when you send a prayer out, God hears it and the devil hears it. God wants you to be prepared for the blessing. The devil don't care if you're prepared, so the devil's going to show up first. So all those opportunities that, you know, fell through, didn't happen, yada yada, bam. Everybody that I came into this room with either told me what they're going to do before I even approached them with the idea, or as soon as I finished my spiel, it wasn't like, oh yeah, no hemming and hawing. Everybody just was like, okay, here's what we're doing. Like everybody fell into place. Like it was beautiful. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you later.